diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. It's Friday. Today's the day. Been putting a lot of work towards this day, and it's here. And it's weird because I feel very calm. Like really calm. Maybe too calm. Done everything I can to make it successful. Actually, I'm sure I could have done a little bit more, but I've kind of run out of time. I could probably let more people know today. But I have a lot of back-end work to do today. So, yesterday, God, I'm so tired of this. This is my phone telling me that it can't send messages. And it won't stop telling me. It's this whole RCS SMS thing. And I'm tired of it. It's getting out of control. Okay, did it send this time? All right. Yeah, those two people need to know I'm live. They're the only ones that show up. If they don't know I'm live, I'll probably be the only one here. It's just the truth, man. Just the facts, man. Just the facts. We'll be reading out of the big book, page 16. Suppose I could do introductions here. I'm feeling aloof. That's what it is. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. This is my Daily Reflections book. I'm going to be screwed once I get to March 7th. A new book. Oh, if you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching live or the rewatch. They were kind enough to leave this holiday design. I'm wondering when they're going to take it down. They'll probably just rename it because I like it. I like it. They're going to keep it because I like it. That's what I just said. There's my phone telling me I can't send messages. I bet. Yep. Oh, this is... what's that? Okay. Now they know. Maybe. I don't know. The fact that it keeps telling me over and over is what annoys me. It's like you tell me once, you don't need to tell me 5 times. Page 16 in the big book. I'm moving slow in case they show up. Alright. I'm going to go back a little bit to the top of page 15. My wife and I abandoned ourselves with enthusiasm to the idea of helping other alcoholics to a solution of their problems. It was fortunate, for my old business associates remained skeptical for a year and a half, during which I found little work. And you can imagine I mean, they wanted to make sure that he was going to stay sober and have his shit together. I'm going to fix this lighting thing. That just drives me a little crazy. It's like the sun is in my eye. I literally feel like the sun's in my eyes when I look up and see that. All right. It's weird. I was not too well at the time and was plagued by waves of self-pity and resentment. This sometimes nearly drove me back to drink, but I soon found that when all other measures failed, work with another alcoholic would save the day. Many times I have gone to my old hospital in despair. On talking to a man there, I would be amazingly lifted up and set on my feet. It is a design for living that works in rough going. And it's a design for living that works in all situations, not just the rough, but the good stuff too. And we're going to need that design during the good stuff. We commenced to make many fast friends, and a fellowship has grown up among us, of which it is a wonderful thing to feel a part of. The joy of living we really have, even under pressure and difficulty. I've seen hundreds of families set their feet in the path that really goes somewhere, have seen the most impossible domestic situations righted, feuds and bitterness of all sorts wiped out. Now, if you stick in the program long enough, when you read things like that, you're going to be like, yeah, I've seen that too. I've experienced what he's talking about right now. I experience it every day. And I've seen hundreds of families put their feet on the right path. I've been around this for 34 years. I've seen it. And it's neat. So get some time under your belt so that when you read things like that, you can think to yourself, wow, that's me too. So will we surely meet some of us as we trudge the happy road of destiny? I think so. Should have been at our 5:30 meeting last night, man. It was a great meeting. First, that man, I haven't been to a meeting like that in a while. I got off, it was great. That's all I got to say. Sorry you missed it. Come next week because it's going to happen again. I've seen men come out of asylums and resume a vital place in their lives, their families, and communities. I've seen that because it's happened to me. And I've seen other people do it. Business and professional men have regained their standing. There is scarcely any form of trouble and misery which has not been overcome among us. In one Western city and its environs, there are 1,000 of us and our families. We meet frequently so that newcomers may find the fellowship they seek. At these informal gatherings, one may often see from 550 to 200 persons. We are growing in numbers and power. We're growing in numbers and power. I'm going to leave it there. Because nobody else is here right now. So I'm just going to leave that there. I want you to think on it. What is power? I thought we were powerless. An alcoholic in his cups is an unlovely creature. Our struggles with them are variously strenuous, comic, and tragic. One poor chap committed suicide in my home. He could not or would not see our way of life. There is, however, a vast amount of fun about it all. I suppose some would be shocked at our seeming worldliness and levity, but just underneath it, there is a deadly earnestness. Faith has to work 24 hours a day in and through us, or we perish. It's the only way that I have found. And like many other alcoholics, I have searched for those other ways. I've looked for them. They did not exist. All the knowledge that I have, all the information I have, I think I'm a pretty smart guy considering, I couldn't find a different answer. And now I don't need to seek for another answer. I've got the answer. I've got a solution, and I don't need to keep searching for that solution. I'm looking for other solutions now, right? Doesn't mean we stop seeking, but I found my solution. So I don't need to, now I can utilize this solution, right? Hey, Amber, I sent you a text, but my phone is not sending texts at the moment. So I sent you a messenger. Today of all days, huh? I'll be honest. Therapy. There you go. See. Yeah, I don't know what it is today, Amber, but I'm feeling very calm. Catch me in a few hours, I'll probably be freaking out. Most of us feel we need to look no further for utopia. That's what I was just saying. I don't need to search further. I don't need to search further. We have it we have it with us right here and now. Each day, my friend's simple talk in our kitchen multiplies itself into a widening circle of peace on earth and goodwill towards men. And you can do that too. You can do the same thing. Okay. You're not going to be set aside like Bill W. or something, but so what? You can do it too. Do you know the amount of pressure Bill had? No, me either. So maybe we ought to just give him a little bit of respect and credit and just kind of move on, right? Don't fuck with Bill, not around me. All right, the essence of my spirituality and my sobriety rests on round the clock faith in a higher power. I talk to God all the time. All the time. Talking to God right now. Nailed them trust stars. Good job, man. But yeah. PTSD is not easy to get through, but once you make that breakthrough, it gets easier. It does get easier. I've been of service since I got up too. Which hasn't been very long. I intentionally slept in today. So I'm gonna be up late. How comforting for me. Oh, I need to remember and rely on the God of my understanding as I pursue all of my daily activities. How comforting for me is the concept that God works in and through people. As I pause in my day, do I recall specific, concrete examples of God's presence? I think it started with that 5:30 meeting last night. So, because that was a really good I'm still feeling the meeting from last night. It was pretty good. Oh, we got more people here. Good to see you. As I pause in my day, am I amazed and uplifted by the number of times His power is evident? Am I overwhelmed with gratitude for my God's presence in my life of recovery? Without His omnipotent, omnipotent force, I always get that. Without His omnipotent force in my every activity, I would again fall into the depths of my disease and death. Well, when we submerge ourselves into God's will, then we're going to have days like Amber is having. There's nothing better than having a day where you are seeing your activities help other people. It is here is the true form of humility, helping other people without them realizing it. That is true humility. Okay? So, do things that help other people where they don't know. Pay it forward. They don't need to know who did it. Right? Credit will come if credit is due. God will give it to you. It'll happen. Right? I've never seen anybody get away with anything. That includes the good things in life too. You know, I have no idea who Julian is or Natalie. Are you tagging people or something? Oh, these are all people from your group and stuff. Okay, I'm assuming. I have no idea what you're doing. I just know you're in a really good mood, so I'm just gonna let you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. I'm not in any rush. I'm not rushing to do shit. I don't know why. I feel very calm. I feel very calm today, and yeah, it's just. And I didn't sleep very well either, but that's okay. I don't feel tired. Trying to figure out if I hit a noon meeting. No, I need to get stuff done. All right. It's going to be it for today. Yeah, and maybe you tell her to stop being mad at me. Then send me the info, and then I'll come to the nooner, please. All right. I love you. Peace out, and have a day. I love y'all, motherfuckers. I love y'all, yeah, you're right. I will tell her. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I agree with you, Amber. Quit being a Virgo, would you? All right. I love you. See you at the noon. Send me the